Elizabeth L. Cheney, for putting the American people over party.
At the White House today, President Biden honoring civilian heroes who put their own lives at risk to save others with the Medal of Valor.
They saved children. They saved people in serious distress. They jumped into freezing water. They did it all.
Like Sergeant Tu Tran of the Lincoln, Nebraska Police Department, honored for saving a woman who was drowning by jumping into a frigid pond.
They literally put their lives at risk, some of them at the point that you wonder how they could have had the nerve to do it.
5 officers with the Nashville Police recognized for running towards gunfire to take down an active shooter at Covenant Elementary School last March. Tonight in the East Room of the White House, the president also honoring 7 U.S. Army veterans with the Medal of Honor, the nation's highest military decoration.
These are genuine to their core heroes. Heroes of different ranks, different positions, and even different generations. But heroes who all went above and beyond the call of duty. Heroes who all deserve our nation's highest and oldest military recognition, the Medal of Honor.
Private First.
Hillary Rodham Clinton is guided by the Methodist Creed, do all the good you can, in all the ways you can. As a lawyer, she defended the rights of children. As First Lady, she fought for universal health care and declared women's rights are human rights. As Senator, she helped New York rebuild after September 11, 2001. As Secretary of State, she championed democracy worldwide, and her nomination for president broke barriers and inspired generations. Through it all, her career has been dedicated to an eternal truth. America's ideals are sacred, and we must always defend and live by them. Accepting on behalf of George Soros is Alex Soros. The Presidential Medal of Freedom is awarded to George Soros. Born into a Jewish family in Hungary, George Soros escaped Nazi occupation to build a life of freedom for himself and countless others around the world. Educated in England, he settled in America as he became an investor and philanthropist, supporting key pillars of open societies, rights and justice, equity and equality, freedom now and in the future. His inspiring generosity reminds us all of our capacity and our obligation to stand up to the abuse of power and to be guardians of democracy and all people yearning to be free.
Get this, Joe. Gird yourself. Hillary Clinton, George Soros, and 17 other people are going to receive the Presidential Medal of Freedom Award. So people who destroy freedom getting the Freedom Award.
Wow, this week's like medals for losers, right? First, Liz Cheney.
Yes.
Now, election denier Hillary Clinton, and the most evil man on the planet,
right,
George Soros.
He gets the Sociopath Award, not the Medal of Freedom.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, I thought about some different awards they could be. How about the Deep State Award?
Ooh, that could work.
Deep State Award, the Globalist Award. I already gave away
the next administration that will be handing those out in a trolling
There's some other good ones. I actually agree with this one. This is Ralph Lauren. This guy brought American fashion back into high fashion. He's visionary.
Yeah, and it's generational. So it was big in the 80s. You still see people wearing polos today.
It's still good. It's still awesome.
Denzel Washington. The Presidential Medal of Freedom is awarded to Denzel Washington. Denzel Washington is considered one of the greatest actors of our time. Over 4 decades on screen and stage, his portrayals of iconic figures and everyday people have earned him wide acclaim that includes 2 Academy Awards, 2 Golden Globes, and a Tony Award so far. The admiration of audiences and peers is only exceeded by that of the countless young people he inspires. With unmatched dignity, extraordinary talent, and unflinching faith in God and family, Denzel Washington himself as a defining character of the American story.
Just wanted to share that with you guys. You know, we will receive our rewards when we get to heaven. We don't need any kind of rewards here. And so anyone who has trusted any of these characters who's received awards like these, I would not trust. Or anyone who cannot see that Trump is just like Biden, test who they are. Don't trust anyone. Don't trust even me. Because there is so much deception that a lot of things that we don't even realize. And you have to test everything and don't trust anyone. Just keep following. All right, you saw how they received all these awards, different types of awards. They're all brothers. They've all lied or done some kind of ritual to receive one of these awards. They only give them to their own club members. I'm not going to go over every name and every person because clearly there were so many. I mean, even Magic Johnson with his hand sign, said it all. And I didn't even take a picture of it. Look, they're all club members. Bono is one of the most ones that back, maybe in my 20s, I thought, maybe he's a Christian. Yeah, no. Oh, God has taken me a long way to see all this deception from back then. And just to see it all right now, I'm just so thankful that you guys are here, that we can talk about things and notice these things together, because a lot of our friends, a lot of our families just don't see or don't understand it, including this one here. I have gone on several places to say I would not trust this man or even go listen to a sermon of his. He got baptized. That's great. I really hope he does turn from his wicked ways. No, I don't know his heart. But anyone who's an actor, right? And if he got baptized, okay, you would have thought he would have turned from his ways, but then he goes and gets the Medal of Freedom, standing there with Hillary Clinton and George Soros. Seriously, that says it all. And Hillary, of all people, we know, we don't need to go over hers. I just am going to have to add this one to the picture I had of her before. And interesting that she had the same suit on. Oh, my first thought, someone commented because I was on the live feed of watching that theater show there. I said, well, she's got so much blood on her hands. She has to wear red. But anyway, just interesting. As for George Soros, there's his son Alex, accepting it, as they said. Follow him on Instagram, this one here, Alex, because he clearly shows you who he is and how he's mixed up with so many people. And don't leave out Republicans, because Palantir accepted funds from George Soros, and who worked at Palantir, owns the company, Peter Thiel. J.D. Vance worked there. And Peter Thiel spoke at President Trump's rally back in 2016. But I'll show you a quick couple snippets of recipients, because I started to look at George Soros's other awards. He doesn't have, honestly, many. So I'm not even going to leave pictures. I just want to show you the other faces I saw in there. And I think I've showed this before, but let's just take a really quick peek. But I'll leave you the link. So if I skip a little, it's because I'm trying to not waste so much of your time and keep this video short. All right, when you scroll down, I'll leave you the link I said. There's Jose Andres, who just received that same award. Right? There's George Soros, the reason I went looking into the site. But there's a couple other faces. There's doctors, and there's even actresses, right? But hold on, there's going to be one other face that you really want to see in here, and that's that one there, Snowden. So many people thought he was great for doing what he did. Just another actor. And the last name I think you should see is Carter and Vance. Oh, not J.D. Vance, but his stepfather. Right. So clearly, left or right, they're all, and they only give to their own. Just keep that in mind all the time. If there's someone who still believes and trusts in Trump, just keep trying to give little tidbits of information or go on other people's videos, including, anyone who trusts this guy right here, Mr. Tesla himself, or Kamala. That's all we can do is keep trying to talk and share a bit of truth in a nice and kind way, and hopefully they'll wake up and see they're all the same, regardless if they're on the left or they're on the right. Excuse my computer as it's trying to catch up. So there you have it. There are even all his awards, and that's not even including the crown that he received from Jerusalem. Wow, what wickedness! And Christians still trust this man. No, please test everything and trust nobody. And I can't leave out J.D. Vance. So there's a few of the pictures. I mean, you guys have seen them. We've all seen all of these. It's just another show, and boy, was it ever. I was practically puking watching this, but interesting to see that a few people on the live chats were awake, but not too many. But we know they're all in the family, and that's all I can keep saying over and over again. Test everything. Trust no one. But we understand that. God bless you. Take care, and I'll be back at some point this week trying to cut back a little. God bless. Until next time, take care.